Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm back on Roadcraft. I feel like it's been a while since I've been on here. I think I've been doing quite a bit more Minecraft stuff, which has prolonged this one. But I'm just trying to figure out where I am and what I was doing. Right, so it looks like I've got to do some exploring down there. And also up there. Okay, there's also a route which needs sorting. Not quite sure what the problem was with it. Right, so by the looks of it, they get through there. It's as they're joining the road, the issue becomes apparent, which I'm assuming it's here. Or it could be there. Right, so do I think it's going to be easier to fix that road rather than coming round? Maybe. But where is... Right, my base is actually quite far away. That might be why I tried to get round it. I'm going to take this over there. Just because I've got 10 recall markers. If I can just open the map, then I can set myself a bit of a waypoint. I don't want to look at storage. Just waiting for that thing to go off, that resource storage marker, just so I can bring my map up. Oh, never mind. Right then, so I need to get to there, which I'm assuming is... Yes, so that's all that road there. So if I just make a quick sort of route to go down, and then I can bring it there, and then call out everything to fill it up with sand and make a bit of a road. Yeah, so I've been doing quite a few other videos, so I haven't done a massive amount on this. So I'm just trying to figure out what I was doing last time. Fortunately, this isn't the slowest thing in the world. It's obviously just on tracks, but I don't think nothing is really rapid on here. So this isn't too bad in terms of speed, so it shouldn't take too long just to drive over there. But once this route's done, I can go and explore the other areas, and hopefully one of them have got a base. It's just quite far off track. So I thought if I get this done, and then I can sort of concentrate on getting both of them and seeing what's actually over there in the fog. So I'm just going to do this because I haven't got a base over there, but I've only got 10 recall tokens. So that's some purple things in the top right, and then I can call things wherever I want to with this tracked vehicle. I don't think it's too far off at the moment. I think we're probably over the halfway mark. Hopefully I haven't got to go and get that car out. That's a bit of a flood. Yeah, so not far off now. I think this is the train tracks. I think anyway. I think that's it, just on top of that bit of a hill. Yes it is, so we're not too far off now, it's just round the corner. And then I'll get to work on trying to make a road and get off that dirt track. Because I think that's going to cause too many issues. Yeah, so I sent him up that road ahead of me now. Just because this is basically water. But if I can just turn this into a road, then that'll be ideal. But I need to... I've got to try and find a quarry. I'm hoping there's one close enough to do it. Just trying to find a dumper truck vehicle. I'm thinking that was it. So that should be there. Yeah, I'm not sure how far away I am from a quarry. I'm not even sure how deep this is, so I'm just going to go forward just to try and figure it out. I don't think it's massively deep. No, I don't think it's massively deep, it's just the fact that it is just water. Right, question is, am I near a quarry? Oh, I am close enough to a quarry somewhere. So that will do. If it opens. There's a bit of a delay with opening it for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. But if I put it down enough, I should be able to flatten it out. I probably should have done this first time because it's probably quicker than trying to sort out an off-road route. Right, and I'll go one more. And then that should be more than enough then to make a nice decent width road. If I say if I can move, 'cause I got a little bit stuck. And that's that done. So just pull it over to the side and we'll get the bulldozer in just to flatten that out. Might just fill that up as well just in case I need it. So then if I find the bulldozer, that one there will do. Sand flattening, that's the one. That's what I'm after. I probably should have put some down a bit closer to the start, but I can always just come back and do that. That's not the end of the world. But if I can just link the tarmac up on both sides, that would be ideal. I'm just going to turn around and hopefully I can fill that gap in. After that, just get slightly stuck in the mountain. Oh, brakes are not very good on this. As long as I don't push that in the water, should be all happy. All being well, I will have enough to push into the gap at the end. Not quite. Right, I might just bring this down and put a little bit on the ends, because that's a little bit muddy there. So if I can get rid of that completely, it'll be better for tarmacking it, and then I can get the route done, because I mean I might need to do a bit more a bit further on. Just not sure yet, but I should be able to flatten that out enough to fill it. This bit hasn't gone flat, but it will do. And I'm just going to put this side. Then just get the dozer to come out and finish its thing. And that's looking a lot better. So I'm just going to run this down all the way and then finish the other end. I'm just going to come from this way and flatten it all down, and then I can tarmac it and hopefully get the trucks where they need to be. I probably should have just done this to start. I'm not sure why I didn't, to be honest. So just get this end a bit flatter and then get the road built. I'm just going to take it all the way across, make it as flat as possible, and then that should be fine then. Then we'll get the rest of the machines out to finish building it. There we go. For some reason I've managed to acquire another 5 recall tokens. I'm pretty sure I had 10 to start with and I got 13. Not quite sure why. Engine not running. Well, I think it is. There we go. I mean, I could use sand just as like a bit of a road, but I don't think it works as well as tarmac, so if I just do the extra little bit, and it'll be a lot better as well. I know it's not going to be very straight, but it will do for what I need it to. Okay. That's that one, and now I just need the roller, and it's done, all finished. That one there. No, that one. Seem to have acquired a small problem. That's fine. So it can't go over any bumps at all, this can't. But then this road is done, and I'll reroute the convoy over this way. And it's raining as well, of course it would be. It doesn't really look like it's doing much. I don't think I forgot anything. Doesn't matter. Oh, I forgot you had to activate it. I just thought you drove over it. My bad. Yeah, it might work actually if I activate it. I don't know what difference it does. Still rolling a big heavy machine over some tarmac. So I'm not actually 100% sure what that's done. Ah, that looks better. Yeah, that's why I was looking at it, thinking it hasn't changed colour. That's fine. It's all sorted. I don't know what difference that makes, to be honest, on here. I think it'll run over the normal tarmac fairly equal as well. Right, so just get this out of the way, and then I'll reroute the convoy over there. And hopefully it makes it to its destination without any more roads to be made. Right, and so let's just move this back over to here. Why did it not place it? Yeah, I was being a bit lazy with it basically, and decided I didn't want to make the road. I'll take them off road and try and get them past there, but I suppose it was probably a lot quicker just to do it. Just not sure why I didn't. Why is it not placing that? Right, see how they get on. Hopefully they don't hit the equipment. Seem to be doing okay, all being well. They will turn this corner in a few seconds. Right, it seems like they're struggling because he's massively undercut the corner. For whatever reason. I have no idea why they've gone that far into the corner. Just hurry up and cancel then, because you're just not doing it. Okay, well you're not going to cancel it, right? So it's looking like I need to make this more out on the outer edge. You watch them fall in the water this time though. Right, let's see how that works. I'm not quite sure why they went so far into the corner, but I'm hoping putting it on the edge will take into consideration the trailer, as long as they don't fall in the water. That's better. That trailer should follow the same behind. And then I'm going to follow on with this then and see if there's any more issues I need to sort. How far have they got to go? See, they've got to go quite far still. So I might have to do some more work further up the line, like there. But they'll just give each other a nudge anyway. It's a little bit cheaty, but if I can just complete this, then I can because I'll probably come down here and just fill it all with sand anyway, just to make it better. But if I just give them a bit of persuasion, but it's not that, but then I can also sort of figure out where the problems are. So if that's the only issue I need to sort, it'll be quickly sorted. Like that bridge with the sand that I filled in, or not bridge, sorry, the road that I made with the sand in the water didn't really take too long, and the equipment's already round here. Again, my recall tokens have gone up to 16, even though I've been calling things round. Should have dropped. Right, we've got bits of wheel spin, but that first truck did make it through. They're actually nearly there. Let's just give that a bit of persuasion before it cancels. No, don't reverse when I'm trying to... Oh, okay. He was reversing as I was trying to help him get through. Right. So what I'm going to do now is... I'm just going to get my dumper truck and just fill all that full of sand. Because it has already failed it, so I might as well just fix the road and then send them on the way again. If he wasn't reversing, I could have probably pushed him forward, but it did make it a little bit difficult for me. So my other one is, well, I've got a dump truck which is like a big truck on tracks. It does 360 turning and everything, but believe it or not, this holds a lot more than it, which I was quite surprised about, to be fair. Right, so one of the issues were here, and it was further up. That will do for there, I think. Oh, I'm outside the quarry radius now. I would be literally just around the corner from where I'd already filled it up. But looking at the map, it looks like it's fairly straight after that. Right, so here I can fill it up. Literally that tiny little bit. And then I lose it. Right, so I think it was alright through here. Which way was it? It was right. Yeah, it's a bit slow, this truck is, though. I do think my tracked one's a bit quicker. Like I said, it doesn't hold as much sand. Not sure why, because it does look bigger than this. And then I want to go left. Oh yeah, there's my truck. So this is where they got stuck. So I actually think it was here as well. They wasn't as stuck here, but they were struggling. So if I just put a bit there, and then this is the biggest problem. So I'll also put a bit there. And then hopefully, because then it does go to tarmac road, look ahead. So hopefully that will be all I need to do. If I just call out this one. I'm in two minds whether to tarmac it or not, to be honest. I suppose it would be better though, wouldn't it? Yeah, I might. I suppose it's not really that far, is it? So I suppose it would be better than just using sand, because they will drive over the sand. but they can get stuck in it. Not as much as mud, but it has also been an issue in the past. Right, because they probably will do it for a little bit, but I do think it moves. So we'll just flatten this bit out, do the big bit, and I think we'll just tarmac these two little bits quickly. And all being well, that will be everything that needs doing, and they can get back to their destination. Oh, nearly went a bit wide. And there. Nope. Yeah, the steering is slow on this. There we go. Honestly thought I was going in then, but I wouldn't have messed around with that either. I'd have just got it recalled back, because I mean I could just get a crane down here, but I'd have to call a crane in, so I might as well just call this back. Either way, it didn't happen, so I haven't got to worry about it. But let's just flatten these bits out. I'm thinking of just letting them try it without tarmacking it, to be honest, just because of how slow the tarmacking machines are to drive. Is what I'm thinking. Okay, so that is that bit done. Then it's just this bit where that truck decided he wanted to go into reverse when I was pushing him. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough. To be honest, I thought I could push it all the way up there, but it doesn't seem to be doing it. Have I got any more in the truck though? No. Right. Right, there is a sandpit right there, so if I drive down there, I might be able to pick it up. Honestly, I thought that might have filled it, to be honest. Just keep pushing it over, but it doesn't seem to be spreading, which is strange. Is that quarry not... Oh, it is active. A couple of tree stumps, which I didn't see. I'm hoping I can get a signal somewhere down this road, just to be close enough to fill it. I was hoping to get it before I got to this mud pit, to be honest. Obviously not. I was tempted to call out my my big one. Well, I can get it here anyway. This will be more than enough just to get that done. It's a bit slow, this truck is. This is the rusty one by the looks of it, so I could buy a newer one, and they do increase the speeds and that, but because I bought that big, the big one, I didn't really think about buying another one of these. I'm just quite surprised this holds more, to be honest. Let's just dump all this in the mud, and it's raining again. I don't know if that makes any difference or not. But it does seem to be raining quite a bit on here. Hopefully they go around that water pit as well. Right, so that now should be enough sand to fill this mud area. Oh, so it is spreading then. I didn't think it was spreading, to be honest. But I am going to see how they get on, just trying to go over sand. If not, I'll have to come over here and tarmac it. I'm going to be honest, I was hoping it would reach over there. Doesn't look like it's going to though. Right, so let's just put that on the side. And see how these get on. I'm not quite sure why they've decided they're going to start on such an angle. But I think if they was moving, instead of trying to go full lock straight away, I think it might have been alright. Hopefully he gets all over that last bit of mud. Problem was they started at a right funny angle. If I can just help them get past that bit of mud. Nah, the problem is they've started at such a funny angle. Right, so if I cancel it, then let's say I move that there, it will change the starting place to here. And hopefully then they can get the right angles and just go over. If I move this out the way. Hopefully. See, I haven't filled, have I? Oh yes, I have filled that bit. See what I mean? So they do still struggle, but they can get through it a bit easier than mud. That's a better angle. But I'm hoping... Yeah, that was me actually. Moved it too far in. Yeah, well, there you go, a little nudge. Right, that's that one. Yeah, see how they're wheel spinning on the sand still. So I might have to come over and tarmac it. Let's just see if I can just get them past this without cancelling. And then I can come and sort the rest of it out after. That blue one's trying to reverse for some reason. What is there? Did he just treat that tree stump? I think that's all he's done. So if I just move them over, and then if I just move that over there, see if that makes it any better. I think I'm going to have to come over and tarmac it all, aren't I? That dump truck's empty, so I'm just going to come straight over with the tarmacking machine. I was hoping they'd just go over the sand, but no, they're still getting stuck on it. It is better than mud, but it's not brilliant. It's just unfortunate this is so slow. But I might as well tarmac all of this as well while I'm passing it. If I don't get stuck myself. I don't think I can tarmac it if it's not my sand, so it's literally going to be a bit patchy. Well, I can tarmac that, but I don't know if it's going to be any good. I suppose I could try it, to be honest. I just don't think it's... I think it literally just tarmacs it to the shape of the ground. But I think it might grip a bit more than mud and sand. So I'll just do it as just a little bit extra, but I don't think it's going to do a massive amount. Because I've got to come all down here anyway, especially with the roller. So it might just be a bit more helpful. Right, well the bridge is definitely not a problem. So it's to the left, wasn't it? Yeah. Might just give it that little bit extra grip. I'm trying to turn, it's just not turning. Yeah, I just don't think it's obviously it's flat, so I don't think it works as well, but I thought tarmac's got to be better than sand and that anyway, even if I don't put any foundations down, but we'll see. It's these bits that are the main issue. Trying to follow the tyre marks because that is showing where they're going on it. And then I think the last bit it got stuck on there was a tree trunk, so that's why I just moved that bit out a little bit. I'm going to see if I can do this bit as well, see if I can make it any better for grip. I don't think that's going to work as well as I'm hoping to be honest. Problem is the sand quarry is quite far away, it's just not recognising it until I'm basically right next to it. So let's just get the roller. then this will be the last one. If I can get it unstuck, that is. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't handle well at all with uneven ground. So just get this over there and see if it makes much of a difference. They're just so slow to keep driving around. But then I can literally just go down the whole thing with this then. Hopefully it makes some difference. We won't know until stuff tries to drive over it. Okay, we'll just follow this windy one down, flatten down all of it, and then that's all done for the trucks to try. Yeah, like I don't think it's doing much here, but the plan is a little bit of tarmac, even if it's not straight, will give it more to grip against than the sand and dirt and mud. That's the idea anyway. I just thought I gotta drive over it, so I'll give it a go. It's obviously the bits that I've sanded that are the issues. Nearly the places where I had the problem anyway, and then we can give it a go. All being well, they'll just drive over it and be done. You can see the difference in the quality though with the sand. As you see, it doesn't really do much. So it might not be doing anything anyway if it's not on the sand, so it might not even work. It was just an idea I had at the time. Yeah, so this was getting stuck in there, but as we know, this doesn't do very well on any sort of off-road ground. Right then, question is it going to work? That's the question. Ah, there's my truck. It's this little bit here. I might have to try and get some more sand. but I'm hoping that little bit of tarmac on there makes it a bit easier. Oh, I didn't do anything. This is completely legit. I haven't done anything. Right. Yeah, so he's continued there, so I reckon he did it that tree stump. Looks like he's a bit off centre, but even still, they're past this area. And that's all I was worried about with this. Now I've got to navigate through this yard. Hopefully they don't missteer. Looks like this one's finally going to be done. Yeah, see what I mean about the steering? They're not exactly brilliant. Reverse and try again. Don't fail it because you can't go through a door. Oh, well, it did accept it, even though they both drove into the same wall. Yeah, they're not the smartest, are they? Right then, so now I need to go and have a look at these two areas. So I'm going to get... just having a look at some of the vehicles still. So that looks quite similar to the other ones I've got. Yeah, so a lot of them are like, that's the one I thought it was quite accurate with. So lift weight 5 ton. I think that's all the same, wasn't it? Right, these are scouts. So I used that one. That one might be good, but I don't think it's worth 40,000. Yeah, I think that's literally the same one. It says owned one, so I'm assuming that's the same one that I was looking at. Okay, so let's get my scout out again. Excuse me. And I need to get to... I think there's going to be the best way. and then see if we can get to the other areas. Yeah, and Lynx is first, so we'll do that one. Yeah, because all that's water. Let's just see how bad the roads are over here. Answer: horrendous. Because that is also a lot of water. And just get out the mud and come onto the side. That'll be better. Yeah. Right, question is, how deep is this? How has that failed already? Right, okay. Okay. Right, so can I drive through this, or is it going to be too much? Okay, so I need to get some sand. So this is the other one that I have for carrying sand. Apparently this one doesn't hold as much, but it does do a bit more. It's a lot easier across the terrain. And like I said, it can also spin 360 as well on the base, which can help in certain situations. I'm hoping there's a sand quarry close enough to keep refilling this when I'm trying to fill all that water. Just because it's so deep, I mean my truck was just drowning immediately. I'm also going to try and make this more of a road as well. Hopefully I can fill it up from here, which I can. Maybe I can fill it up all across the water as well. Then it'll be done a lot quicker. Because this ground here is ridiculous. But as you can see, this truck's doing it quite well, even though it is nearly track deep in mud. This is why I like to use this one. Right, so I've nearly got to the water. Then obviously you can have a road going straight over it. If I can get to the grass verge, saying that might be a road over there in the centre. So if I follow it there, that might be a road. So there is also a road there. I need to clear out some more of them clouds, to be honest. Yeah, so all I'm going to do is literally flatten all that out. and then try to get all the way over there. Whether I go to the left or the right, I might go to the right because that's more of like an evident road, isn't it? Hopefully this doesn't get drowned though. As long as I stay as flat as possible, I shouldn't lose it all in the water either. Right, so while that's filling, oh, not by an active quarry. Okay, so this is literally borderline now where I can fill. Right, so you can see there it's not massively deep. But question is, I mean, I might do it to about there and I might even split. Because there is a road there as well. So it's difficult though because I want to get over there, so I'm thinking I need to go to the right. I just don't know how deep it is. Which deep isn't a massive problem because you just have to literally keep putting more in there. But what does become the problem is risk of drowning is the problem. Because the deeper you go, even though you can fill the sand up, you've still got to go through it. I can do it backwards, yes, but it can make it more difficult when I'm trying to go over the big lumps that I'm putting down. So if I just literally do this bit here I've got now, it'll make it easier coming back and forth for the sand, rather than, let's say, tipping it into the water. It was here, yeah, it was. So if I literally just push this all the way down, then I should have at least a flat surface to go over. I think it's just going to be easier than trying to figure out ways round. Because I tried that with the route, with them trucks, and then in the end I still had to make a new road. Right, that is a bit grounded behind me, but I think the tarmac will cover that. But I might just back that up and put a bit more in there, just to try and get above the water. There. Yeah, because you can see now it has actually come through quite a bit. So if I just do that, that should be enough now to come through. Then I'm just going to do that. So like I said, I'm going to try and split up there, and I want to try and get over there as well. So if I just park this here, because that's fairly high, and get this. Just to sort out this bit of sand here again. Keep it above the water line. See, because that there now on the left is quite close. But what I want to do is, I just want to get that tarmacked before I rip it all apart. So if I get that one out. Yeah, problem is this is slow. This is the only problem. I think the roller's a little bit quicker than this, but they are still quite slow vehicles. But I did put them on a truck last time. Well, I think it was when I first came on here, when I built the main original road. But the problem is with that is it takes quite a while to set it up on the truck. So just because it's round the corner, I'm just literally going to drive them there. Oh, wrong one. So you can, I can buy more. If you buy your own, they apparently are a bit quicker. I don't know how much quicker to see if it's even worth it. But at the moment, I'm just going to continue to use this one. Same as the roller, sorry. You can tell if I brought one because they're not rusty, they're in immaculate condition. And usually I have the same colours on them. I think it's like the greeny blacky colour. So you can see, you can tell the ones that I've actually brought. But I might consider the road ones. I'm just not sure how much faster they will be. That's what I want to get out of them. But I'll have a look in a minute how expensive they are. But it's literally just here on the right, so I'm not massively bothered about buying them right now. Plus I've only got 39,000, which isn't mega bucks, so I don't know how much it's going to be worth it. Oh my god. That was bound to happen one time, wasn't it? Right, I want to try and link these. If I can stay on the sand. Which I did slide quite a bit, but that's not perfectly straight. As you come off here. It's a bit of a drop, but I don't think that little bit's going to make much of a difference. So if I just make this bit of a tarmac road, at least this bit is done, and then I can just come back and forth a lot easier. But I want to make like a little fork in the road ahead. Just keep sliding off the edge. Yeah, I might have to look into buying my own one of these, because it's just going to be better, I think. Seems a bit... The control on this isn't brilliant. It does tend to do its own thing. Well, the problem is they get quite narrow here because I've had to use so much sand to get up to the height. Which shouldn't be too much of a problem though, because I could fit the bulldozer down there. Just hope it doesn't slide off again. So this is going to get like a bit of like a little cluster in the water, but if I can just get this done as a road, then it'll make it easier. Keep coming back and forth for the sand, and I haven't got to keep ripping up my sand, because does sort of move it, so it makes it a bit easier. It's just this little slow dozer again. Because apparently, like I said, the ones you buy are faster, but I just don't know how much better they are. See if it's even worth buying them. Because I mean, I paid a lot of money for a bridge truck, which you might have seen it just sitting at the side on my other base. And it basically, rather than making the bridge, you can literally just put that down and drive over it. I did try it once and got it stuck in the water and I couldn't connect it back. Caused me a massive grief. I had to try and pull it out with a big crane, but it was that heavy it kept pulling the crane into the water. So I'm not quite sure if that was a good investment or not, but I think I paid quite a bit of money for that as well. These could do being a bit quicker, I'm going to be honest. But it is only here now anyway. Just slow turning these, that's the problem with these. So I need to slow down a bit as I turn. Try and keep it straight. But at least then I can come back and forth a bit easier. This is why I'm doing it up to here, because then I need to do one left and then I need to go one right. But because the sand quarry's out of distance here, I thought it might be easier. Right, so now if I go back here and I call them back, get them out of the way. I did not mean to call that back out. Yeah, I'll call that one back as well. That one's out, that's fine. And that's it. Right, so for the shop, see I can buy that's 31,000 for that. I don't know how much better it's going to be. But you have got these ones, but I just can't unlock them yet, so I might actually hold out for them. See, bulldozer roller there is 18 grand. We're gonna need 49 grand for them, or do I wait till, what is that? Don't know. Or do I wait till, saying that, you got Summit there as well, which looks quite good. Yeah, I might wait till level 13 and get them two, the newer ones. Might be a bit better. But yeah, so I made a bit of a road anyway. Make that a little bit easier to come back and forth with that. Split off left, and then I'll go right somewhere over here. There is another exit. Make our way over to that, and then over to there. Hopefully one of them there will be a base and a quarry somewhere. But yeah, either way, I am going to leave it here for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.